We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Jackson Rutledge, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Settling in now, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Israel Pineda.
Israel Pineda.
The 0-1 to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to...
Striding in once again, Eddie James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, a ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Stand right here on the back, on the back. Hey, great hit right there, great hit.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
The left fielder.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brennan Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So coming to the plate, Eddie James. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now at the plate, Brennan Davis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
The 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4.
Stand up right here, stand up.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Gabriel Arias. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Casto on third. James is over at second with 1 down in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So striding forward now, Christopher Morel. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get. Leading off the inning, Eddie James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Eddie James. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, reined in, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 4-3.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad.
Herman has about 30 mugs in his room.
Get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The San Francisco Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Oswaldo
James Mortuary, how can I help
claims
you?
the win out of the pen, his first. Bryant Bale earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 22 runners on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Jackson Goddard, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Hey, no runner. Stay hard. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Rubio is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits.
Eddie James will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Waiting outside for it doesn't make you go faster, Mike.
Make the turn.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Nice hit, big guy. Attaboy.
Ready for another shot now. Brennan Davis, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with 1 away. Standing in, Gabriel Arias, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. Runner's on his way to third. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Now in the box, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Eddie James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Adios, pelota. he will touch them all on the grand slam. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake. And if you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jackson Goddard with his 4th win this season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 15 hits. No hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cesar Quezada, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Batting third.
Ready now, Eddie James. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the 1st inning. He's ready now. The pitch pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac.
Now at the plate, Todd Reyes. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Reyes.
One out, one out.
The 0-2 home. Hit to third. 5. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Eddie James with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field, but this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that.
Into the box now, Eddie James. He had a sac fly earlier.
Eddie James.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Atta boy, that was a laser.
And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs strand one. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Bernardo Santos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs. This would be the right place.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
He's out.
Standing in, Tyler Callahan. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Tyler Callahan.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 2 and the Giants nothing. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Todd Reyes. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your relief.
At the plate, Eddie James. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Find the ball.
Down into left center for a base hit.
Yeah, great job right there.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Brennan Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up.
Come on.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie James.
Eddie James.
There you go. See it up, let it fly.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Marsh is right there, 1 down. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Emerson Fields gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.